Welcome to Privet Palm Beach Presents, bringing you everything Palm Beach. Coming to you from our active storefront studio in the exciting new Nora District.
This episode of Privet Palm Beach Presents is brought to you by Caprock, a privately owned multifamily office serving Palm Beach and beyond. Caprock provides independent wealth advisory and investment services for families, foundations, and institutions. Learn more at caprock.com.
This week brings us Good Day Palm Beach with hosts JAYNE Chase, Jack LYNCH, and Carolina BUIA. Be sure to subscribe, follow, like, and share our multiple channels in the show notes.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Good Day Palm Beach. We're so excited to bring you our brand new show. We're going to be talking about awesome things that are happening in Palm Beach County. There's so much going on here. Cool people that are moving here. This is the best community in the whole world. There's so many interesting people to talk to, right?
Yeah, we're going to talk to real estate people. We're going to talk about restaurants, retail, trends, all sorts of stuff.
There's something new popping up every week, right?
Absolutely. We're going to bring in amazing fashion icons, people that are moving and shaking in this city.
And eating.
And eating. You know, I'm a big foodie.
You are. That's right. I don't know how you stay so skinny. You look so good. Yeah. So anyways, guys, we're so excited. We're going to be sort of the new lifestyle show here. And we're really excited that you're here tuning in. And today we're so happy to welcome our very first guest on our new series, Annie Falk, who is a great friend to all of us in Palm Beach. She is an author. She is a philanthropist. She is an entertainment expert. She has impeccable taste, and she has launched a brand new app called Seated. So welcome, Annie, to Good Day Palm Beach.
Thank you. Very excited to be here.
We're so happy to have you as our first guest. It's very exciting.
Honored to be the first guest. Amazing.
So tell us how you started this app. I mean, I'm so curious. All of us are dying to know, A, how you start an app, and where did the idea for Seated come from?
So interestingly enough, I really started it for myself. So I host a lot of parties, a lot of dinner parties. I do about 2 a week in the summer and spring. And I just
we
really
need to get on that list, you guys here.
And I needed a place where everything is at my fingertips. So often when you're planning a party, you've got notes, you've got index cards, spreadsheets, right? I have friends who use sticky notes to do their their seating.
Exactly.
And things change, right? Parties, gatherings are dynamic. So at the last minute, someone drops out, they're sick, or you get a call. I have a house guest. Can I bring my house guest? Exactly. And so you're scrambling. And I really created it for myself. The interesting thing is, once I put it out there, it actually went viral in Italy, which was very fascinating.
Wow.
Yes. And
you launched it this summer in Italy?
No, I started this app during COVID. I started it in 2019, 2020.
But you kept it as the secret.
I did. I really did, because as I said, I built it for myself initially. So I wanted to see
how it worked.
Is anyone else interested?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It works for me.
The Italians were.
Yeah,
my
exactly.
Gosh. So it actually went viral in Italy because a TikTok influencer used it to plan a party for her family. And she said, I'm planning this party for my family. And you know how that is. Like Uncle George doesn't talk to Aunt Jerry. And, and how do you do this? And she goes through the whole thing. She goes, I have the solution. It's Seated. I was like, okay. And she did a whole tutorial on the video. So the good and bad was it went going viral. iOS changed their, they updated their software, and the app crashed. And I also lost my developer at the time. He went on to start his own business. So it took me until now to really get it kind of up and going and put together the way tested. And also I found so many other users. So event planners started using it. I got emails from a restaurateur in Tonga.
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 Oh, Tonga.
I mean... You
send the conga.
You cannot make this up. Wow. So I get this email saying that...
Were you putting it out on social media? People were just picking up on it?
I did nothing.
Crazy.
I did nothing.
Wow.
I put it on the Apple store, and that was it. It wasn't even on Android at the time.
Well, that goes to show you, this is when something aligns like that, it just is meant to be.
It was...
And we live in such a globally connected society.
Exactly.
That's the thing that floored me. I'm like, wait, Italy, Tonga, I did this really for Palm Beach? I mean, it was funny. But the thing in Tonga really touched me because it was a family-owned and operated restaurant. And they do, of all things, a pig roast on Sundays, and it gets sold out. And they needed a way to identify tables. And they can't afford like the restaurant software, little family business.
Right.
And so they are the reason why when you go into the app, you can now name a table. So the table can say the Chase table, or it can say VIP, or, whatever. And it was really this email that I got from Tonga saying, we love the app, we're using it. It's affordable for our small business. And is there a way to ID tables? And I thought, wow, okay. And that was another reason I decided to look for developers that can help bring the app to the next level.
Well, I have to say, I pulled it up last night, and it's very easy to access. It's really easy to read and understand what the pieces of it are, what the strengths of it are if you're entertaining. It's not
So it's the
hard to
whole
follow.
entertainment. It's seating, but it's catering, flowers.
But you can share it also with all the other people,
Right.
which is so amazing.
Well, it's catering in the sense that, so we're all seated. We all may have different needs. We might have a vegan here, or a vegetarian, or someone may be allergic to shellfish. These are all the things that you can input. And then what you would do is you would export either a PDF, which is my favorite because it's very visual,
Right.
or a CSV, which some people like looking at that more Excel type spreadsheet, and you hand that off to your caterer. So they
It's
know.
like a run a show. It's basically like a run a show.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Jack's done a lot of
Thank you.
fashion shows.
Oh, that's exactly.
No, but like
Yeah.
it just keeps like, here's the valet parking number, here's the photographer, here's the shot list, like all of it organized so that you
Right.
can.
Here's
have,
the vegan.
So we
Right.
don't have all that in the app
Yeah.
just yet, but it's really around seating. So you're seating your guests, you're tracking. Thank you. You're tracking kind of their food preferences. The other thing it does that I really love, so I do every year I do the same parties. I do a birthday / New Year's. I do a Valentine's, Galentine's, and I'm loosely inviting the same people. So what I love about it keeps the seating history.
Oh, that's
So-
great.
Yeah. So I would know if I sat the both of you together before, and it will show me the history. So I'll say, oh, I'm going to sit them with someone different, someone new.
That's
And
great.
if for some reason you hired, a person, a party planner for sort of a big event, a wedding or some huge philanthropy that you might be co-chairing, you can share all that information with that person.
Oh, yes.
Right? Which is so
absolutely.
important.
Absolutely. So you can actually, it's really interesting because when I do bigger events, I'll have my assistant put all the information in on a CSV. So she uploads everything for me.
What's a CSV?
And it's kind of like, think of an
Like an
Excel.
Excel, but with
it's an
comments.
Excel. Have you ever used paperless post?
Mhm,
So
sure.
one of the ways you can export information out of there also is a CSV file.
Got
And
it.
it's something really quick. They use it a lot with valet and security for check-ins.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Common
So-
separated values.
Yeah. Oh,
That's what it
all
stands
right.
for?
Oh, is that true?
Techie.
Yes.
Good for you, girlie. Good
Exactly.
for you.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you would hand that off to catering, and they would have all the information that they need right there, and it's seamless. So you can upload in all your information and then use that to populate your seats, and then export out for whoever needs it.
So honestly, how hard is it to really develop an app? I mean, in terms of the technology it's something
How
that
long
I'm
do you
always
have?
curious. Yeah, right. I'm curious about it. I mean, I know this has been a kind of a slow build because you were testing it, but the actual function of the app, how long does that take?
I think as with anything in life, it depends on your team. It really does. So I was super lucky. This was one of the beautiful things that came out of COVID is I had this idea for a long time. And I said, now I have the time, I have the space. And I connected to this brilliant, brilliant young man, Sinclair. Brilliant and drop dead gorgeous, I have to say. He's easy to look at.
Some people have it
I want
all.
to sit next to him.
Yeah, exactly. And he's just wonderful. I met him through one of my daughters. And so he was available during COVID, and he helped me build this app. And this is just really a brilliant kid, super brilliant. One of those people where you could explain something to him once and he totally gets it. And if he doesn't, he knows all the questions to ask. So he built what you see in terms of
the mechanics of it. He built.
Yeah, he built all of that. And we built it originally in a language that was a really kind of malleable language that worked very well for Apple, but not so well for Android. Now that we have AI and we have more Android users, there's this new, and you might know because it sounds like you're techie, but there's new language called Native React.
Yes.
And so this go round, I had to actually hire an entire team. I think there were 10 or 11 people working on it. And they had to rewrite the entire app in React Native. The biggest challenge was getting them to understand the aesthetics and the movements of the app that I didn't want to change, that Sinclair and I built.
Pretty.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Pretty. It's so
Thank
it
you.
really is so pretty and so easy to follow, Annie. I mean, you did it all right. So share with everybody a couple of tips and tricks. Yeah.
I would say the best tip I could give is to be patient in the beginning, because you're really, as with anything else, you have to put the information in. It doesn't populate magically.
Right.
So you would have to, let's say you're hosting an event for 14 people, 15 people, whatever. You have to input all that information, and you want to take the time to write, what are the allergies, any little special notes that,
Susie can't sit in the eye shot of Tim because they used to be married and now they're
I mean, now it's like who's on Ozempic because you don't need
table.
table.
No, but you do like a vegetarian list, because you can cut like 50 people down to 30, 20%.
And cut your food costs.
Exactly.
You cut your food costs because they're not going to eat it anyway.
Right,
You're just pushing your
Honey.
food around.
We need a couple
You can save a
doctors
lot of
on hand
money.
in case somebody faints.
Right.
Oh, no.
Get the stretcher,
God.
Get the
ENT.
stretcher.
And what perfect timing to launch right before Thanksgiving.
That's what I was hoping. That's really what I was hoping is, as with this Italian TikToker, she discovered the app, I think it was right before Christmas, and she was seeding for her family. So that's what I was hoping, that people who, might use this for the holidays would have a chance to discover it.
But it works for small events and big events.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
So even if
Yeah.
you're having, 10 people for dinner, you can use it to kind of organize your thoughts and
100%.
organize the evening and share it
Yeah.
with your caterer and all that kind of good stuff.
I also use it. So in Palm Beach, of course, we have all these wonderful charitable events we're all attending. And you take a table, right? I use it for that. So I just put the table in the floor plan, populate the table. I have everyone's food allergies, et cetera. And you hand that off to development at the, and you're done.
So brilliant.
It's
so
great.
smart.
I
It's
can't
really
believe
so
this wasn't
smart.
done before.
So this is in the Apple Store.
Apple and Google Play.
Okay.
So it's available in both. And it's also now on the tablet, which is nice. So you have
Oh, so it's
A
larger.
larger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was another piece of feedback that we received from a lot of people that were using it for bigger events was, I can't see it
That's true.
on the phone. And so one of the things we added was tablet. The other thing I do have to mention when you talk about trips and tips, so CEO, are you guys familiar with, CEO is like a YPO, and they do multi-day events all around the world.
Right.
And so they typically have between 40 and 60 people at an event. And these are 40, 60 people having breakfast, lunch, and dinner together.
Right.
You
So
want to split them up.
always, and you want them to meet new
It's
people.
like Davos,
You want them
yeah.
to network.
Yeah.
Like Davos.
Yeah.
And one of the things the girls love about this, and I say girls because they're mostly girls that are doing the event planning for these events, they love it because it's totally mobile. So you don't need Wi-Fi. So they'll, they have these great stories. They're in the car, they have the table figured out, they've got it all done, and they get a phone call, sorry, we're not coming. We decided to do whatever.
Our
And-
planes were canceled.
Yeah, all of it. And so they can just open the app up wherever they are and move seats around.
I love it.
So that's one of the other things that's really beautiful is the information sits on your device so you can access it all the time.
Yeah.
Now, of course, when you're sharing and importing, you need Wi-Fi, but ultimately when you're, in that pinch moment, I have to move somebody, I have to remove a seat, you don't need the Wi-Fi. You can
Right.
you're independent.
Well, what's next for you, Annie? I mean, you really, this is such a
Oh.
fabulous thing.
Thank you.
It was very
Thank you.
smart. Yeah. So
Thank
you've got a lot of things planned for the season, or
I took a little step back because I have a couple of personal projects going on, all good, all happy things.
good.
So I'm not as involved. Usually I'm chairing and vice chairing and co-chairing. And
Yeah.
so I am still doing a lot behind the scenes, but I took a little step
Good.
back.
Good. Okay. Well, where can everybody find you, my dear? Tell everybody.
Oh gosh. So my website is my name. It's anniefalk.com, and then also theseatedapp.com.
There it is, everybody. It's so cute.
Thank
It's
you.
so easy to access. Really
Yeah.
great.
And on theseatedapp.com, there's also a tutorial. I think it's about 5-6 minutes long. And it'll walk you through how
I
to get
watched it.
started.
Yeah. It's really easy to follow. You really thought about everything.
I try.
Yeah. Really good, kiddo. Really good.
I try.
Yeah. Everybody, thanks, Annie, for joining
Thank
us.
you. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank
It's a
you.
pleasure.
Okay, everybody, season has started in Palm Beach and it is crowded already. Lots of traffic, lots of really fun things, though, on the calendar. So lead us off, Chuck. You've got some good things coming up.
So next Wednesday, November 19th, from 3 to 6 p.m. at the J. McLaughlin store, we're hosting Dress for Success, which is a great local organization. They help over 1,000 women a year prepare for job interviews and getting hired and dressing them.
Beautiful.
So it's great. So that's
Getting them back out in the workforce, it's important.
yeah. So
Right.
a lot of the board members are coming. We'll all be there. Hopefully.
So
you can come.
fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
And then you have something coming up.
I do. On December 2nd, it is the Christmas tree lighting here on Worth Avenue. A very big deal event, kind of
It's
kicks off the season,
amazing.
right?
I love it.
It's so much fun. All the families come and everybody shops and
And you're going to be lighting some candles.
it's packed. And I'm going to be lighting my holiday candle at the Lily Pulitzer store. We're going to have a special artist come in who's going to paint the boxes and the exclusive gold jar that we did for Lily, Perfectly Palm Beach. And then also, guys, I just wanted to mention that the November issue of Quest Magazine is out. And if you don't subscribe, please do. This is my cover story on Naples. And
I'm so proud of you.
oh, thank you. It was really fun. I produced it and wrote it, and it was really fun. So anyway, that's my good news. How about you?
Well, I am getting ready to host about 20 people at my house for Thanksgiving, including I have 2 sets of twins, but my older set, they're both sophomores in college. They're coming down, and we are hoping to grab a couple of Payard pies. So Francois Payard, the pastry czar who's had restaurants all over the world, worked at Le Bernardin and Danielle. He's the culinary director for Bill Bouquet Market. He's producing 3 types of pies, 30 of each, pecan, apple, and pumpkin. And I want a pecan pie and a pumpkin pie.
But you can't reserve them ahead of time.
No,
right? You've
you
got to
have
come
to
and stand
wait in line.
Oh my gosh, there's going to be a line around the block.
I know, it's going to be like Pamplona and Palm Beach.
That's hysterical.
But you know what? I don't want to worry about dessert because I have so much other food to make.
Right,
So.
exactly. But to get a Payard pie, that's pretty special.
Well, I'll see you guys in line.
Oh my God, not me, honey.
one other event that I forgot to mention
Yes,
is
tell us.
December 2nd, same night as your event. We're hosting a bourbon tasting with vintage barware at the J. McLaughlin men's store next to Starbucks.
Oh, how
on Worth
cool.
Avenue.
Love that.
that'll
So
be
grab
good.
a bourbon and then walk down. And
We'll have to go cups.
Stop at
You're allowed
Lily.
to drink and walk down with that.
Exactly. Anyway, so we're so happy that you joined us for our first episode. You can find us at Good Day PB on our Instagram and
Or at Privet Palm Beach and find our show on YouTube, Apple, or our Spotify channel.
exactly. And you're going to lead us out, right?
Yes. And before we leave, I want to let all of you know that we're going to go outside the studio and meet another chef, Chef Gwen Lepop, who is the genius behind La GOLUE and La GOLUE's iconic cheese souffle. And he's going to show us exactly how it's done.
Wow. Gosh, what a
Great.
treat. I
So
can't
fun.
wait to watch. Anyways, thanks for joining us, everybody. Stay tuned. We're coming back every week, bringing you some good stuff.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
The original, iconic La GOLUE restaurant has been a mainstay in New York City since the 1970s. This year, its sister restaurant opened in 2020. And now we're going to sample its most in-demand dish, the cheese souffle.
You feel like you're eating a cloud of cheese.
Perfectly Palm Beach Candles and Diffusers, the official scent of Good Day Palm Beach, can be found at Hive, Lily Pulitzer, and many more local stores. Also online at perfectlypb.com. The perfect Palm Beach gift. Privet Palm Beach Presents is a production of Privet Studios and is available on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify platforms. You could reach out to us on Instagram at Privet Palm Beach and at theprivet.com. Thanks to the Privet Studios team, including Summers Laffey, Will Cannon, our friends at Mass Inbound, and music by Kevin MacLeod.